Hey rockers. What I did is painted a rock black and I just used this color here. It was a caramel color. And I just took my hard brush, really hard brush, and I just started in the middle and I went around and I kind of made it to a point. What we're going to do is we're going to paint something, a funny bird, but it's going to have a hat on. What I need to do though, is I need to put white down first. So let's put a little bit of white in here. Little bit of white. What we're going to do is we're going to visualize where the hat's going to be. We'll come over here. Just come across. Still not fully recovered from driving 3,400 miles. Went to Michigan for a family trip. Had a great time. Me and Mom drove her down. My mom's like 80, in her 80s, and we've been doing it every year because, people ain't getting no younger. So on this, I want to keep the top of his head. So what we'll do is we'll come up a little bit and come over. All this is I want white in the back, so when I put the other colors on it, by using white, it'll make all the other colors pop. They won't have to fight the black. Got my fan on to dry it out quicker. Where? Well, be dang. Oh, here it is. Couldn't find my paper towels. I'm gonna use any more white, so I'm just gonna wipe out this. So I got a clean slate here. And let's grab some colors while this is drying. Let's grab some red. Oops, sorry about that. I bumped the red. White, of course. Let's grab some blue. Red, white, and blue. Didn't see really any crashes. There was a lot of traffic on the way home because it's going to be the 4th of July coming up here quick. Traffic moved pretty well, surprisingly. I think there was only time I really stopped is when I came back to Florida. And I was going through Tallahassee, Gainesville area, where all the college kids are. Seems like there was something going on, but by the time we got to it, of course, it was, there was no accident. Line was so long. That should be good enough. Get our fan brush out again. I don't want a big one. I'll get a smaller one. do red here. White might not be all the way dry. Yes, I'm shaking. No, I didn't drink. Well, I had a small cup of coffee. When was that? I don't remember. Actually, it wasn't a small cup, it was a drink. I had a drink of coffee when I was driving just to keep me awake. Now, you don't have to use a fan brush to do this. You can do a smaller brush. I'm just throwing it on here. Now, if I didn't do the white in the background, the blue color would be bluer in the dark area. Then when it hit the bird, it would be lighter and it wouldn't look right. So if you want a lighter color on a darker background, you always put white down so it lightens up. Always let this dry. We can work on the other. What size eyes to use? Let's actually make some bigger eyes. What I'll do, I always try to take off the excess because there's always a little mountain in the middle. I don't want that much paint stuck on the eyeball. Flatten it out a little bit. Oops. Come on there. Now I need a beak. I'll use orange. Just a simple beak. We'll go back over the blue again. Blue and the white again. You're always going back and forth, back and forth. When one color dries, you keep going back. And we'll go to the red. I'm always drying my brush off in a towel that you don't want, of course. Let that dry. Grab one of my shish kebab pointers. They have perfectly round little ends on them, perfect for eyes. What I'm gonna do is I'll just dip it in the old black. Hopefully I don't bump the camera. This thing's pretty long. Actually, I'll break it down a little smaller so I don't bump the camera. We'll do right here, just to give him some eyeballs. Eyeballs. Now, I'm not that great on writing or printing well because I shake so much, so I'll try to do this. What color to use? What color? Probably black so you can see it into the red. We'll use a black color. I can always fill it in. That's what I'll do. I'll do it in black and I'll fill it in with white. Fill it in with white. Trying to thin the black out a little bit. Black's always so thick. Add some water to it. Paint's fairly dry. I'll prop it up so it's easier for me to paint it. I might just leave it in black. Oop. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna give him a little feet. Turn this fan down so you can hear me. Nice. Let's see, let's give him little feet right here. Funny little bird. Just a quick little funny rock for the 250th 4th of July when the little funny bird wearing a hat. Thank you for all the subscribers. I really do appreciate everything. Please like and share. Please subscribe if you haven't. It don't cost you nothing. I do rocks every Wednesday. If you're new one, people that are here, I do a long video Wednesday, and every day I put out and do funny rocks, or I might paint a picture, take a picture of it and put it out. So every day you'll be able to see something I've done. Thank you for everything. I hope everybody has a happy and safe 4th of July. I'll still do a couple more before the 4th. Thank you very much and have a great day.